But you have your sword back? Okay.
Alright, that's it. I'm just gonna go sleep that one off.
Yeah. Cool. So yeah, we'll cut to after the healing is done at this point, unless anybody has anything extra they want to do. You see, Helena does come to find you to make sure that you're alive. Says, "Good, I was worried I was gonna have to do my job
Putting
alone.
pants on.
I was worried I was gonna have to do my job alone. Thank God you didn't die."
Yeah, good to see you made it too, Helena.
I'll leave. Yeah, so at this point, Cetaceia is sitting on the stairs, exhausted. I don't know. Crossy's asleep, I guess. I don't know what anybody else is doing. Healing's been done for the day.
Yeah.
I am short resting / long resting. Meditation.
I'm gonna take this time to do a couple experimentations. Take a little sip of the green potion I have.
Green potion. Make an intelligence check.
8.
Something happens to your eyes. They feel a little different for a minute.
I thought you were gonna be like, make an intelligence
That's what
check.
happened last time.
That's exactly what happened last time.
I thought you were
Yeah.
gonna say make an intelligence check and he succeeds. Yeah, you know you shouldn't be doing this, probably.
Dark brown.
Intelligence again.
Don't mix potions.
Natural 20.
you can make potions.
Yeah, this, you feel sort of, you bulk up a little bit. You get the sense that this is sort of an enhancing ability potion for strength.
Okay. Now I'm gonna study that diamond skull we picked up.
Cool, you look at it. I guess make an Arcana check?
All my best checks. 16.
16. It's certainly magical. It's magical for sure. Something about the diamonds in its eyes make it magical. And you notice that the mouth opens a little bit. There seems to be, it's not just like an empty bottom. There's been something slotted in there, as though something's supposed to go inside its mouth. Or you could put something inside its mouth.
I'm still awake.
Put your hand inside its mouth.
Yeah.
You do that.
What did you say, please?
Nothing. I know you mentioned earlier that you wanted to ask Thubius, 'cause
I did?
You did.
2 sessions ago.
No. I don't remember
Last
that.
session, whatever.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not the smartest.
No. Anybody else wanting to do anything? Or is it just bedtime? Cool. Everybody goes to bed. Elves are done pretty quick, though.
Nice.
When you're done, you do notice Cetaceia is still sitting, almost having not moved up on the stairs.
You have a better rapport with her. I mean, she's okay. Do you want me to do it?
Cetaceia!
Huh?
Are you doing alright?
Waiting for Nellone.
Oh.
Ah. Well, I don't think waiting is going to do much good.
What else can we do?
You could go back down there.
Not after what happened last time. I need you on here. You handled those better than most of my group did.
Well then, what option does that leave us with?
I wait till morning and...
You need your rest.
I can sleep later. If he doesn't come back before morning, we leave.
Nice and
He
cheerful.
doesn't come back before morning.
We'll leave. Cetaceia, with all due respect, you won't be much good to your crew if you're not feeling ready. You should get some rest. My eyes can see through this darkness better than yours can. I'll keep watch for you. And believe me, if I see anything, you'll be the first to know.
I know you have my best interests in mind here, but I'm going to stay up.
All right.
It's a good thing my crew is good even without me. But I'm not going to leave any member of my crew behind if I can do anything, even if it's just sit and pray. The Ocean Father has been kind to me in the past. Perhaps that kindness didn't end today.
Well, I guess. We could wait together, I suppose.
I'll never say no to company.
No, I was saying like the three of us.
No,
Unless you have anything else to do.
I'll bright and early. I'm sure Helena will be up soon. Get to work. And Dewey's gonna walk past and head upstairs, up deck.
Oh, thanks, Dubious.
You get message back. You're welcome.
For what? What are you getting back?
I'm at the top of the stairs behind Cetacia, like, you are welcome. Come on, we've been on the sea for a while now.
Yeah,
4 days?
4 or 5 whole days.
What's the weather like?
It's chilly.
Clear sky?
Clear sky, yes.
So tell me about your friend Triton.
Nellone? I mean, friend's a strong word for it. He was always sort of the know-it-all type. I'm sure you gathered that from your brief time with him. Though I'm told many of his kind are. The thing that was special about Nellone is many of his kind don't deign to spend time with us, landwalkers. It's different. He wanted to share his knowledge with us, even when we didn't want him to. Could hold his own in a fight. Wish you could have seen that. I hope you will in the future. No one knew the sea like he did. I suppose being born of it helps a little bit, but he had a passion for it that many of his ilk probably didn't. We weren't friends, I don't think, but sort of like an obnoxious know-it-all little brother. My crew's my family, Elbril. My real family died when I was young. They're all I've had my entire adult life. I don't get the sense that you're terribly close with your family. And sometimes I wish these fools weren't mine, but I don't know, I'd hope we'd all see our dream come to fruition together. I hope we still do.
Well, I guess, you don't really get to choose your family.
That's true. That's true, I suppose. But believe in the gods or no, I think fate had a way of bringing the right people together. But if fate decides to take them apart,
Was a thing about fate? Oh yes, that's right.
I don't know, maybe
I'm not listening.
Maybe I'll have to go with your guild's idea. If fate is going to take him from us before we've reached our goal, then that's not a fate I'm willing to live with.
Well, I mean, we did search before, but I could always send some more critters
It's
out.
dangerous to remain in these waters any longer. The
Just for the-
job is the most important, and he would know that more than anyone. If he knew we were even waiting until morning, he'd be mad. But we have to get you where you have to go. And once you're done, I can find him. I mean, he's resourceful. If he's still alive, he'll find a way. He grew up down there. If anyone's gonna survive somewhere under the water, it's him. Be it pirates, vampires, or Sophagine, sitting here just makes us a more enticing treat for them. I find it odd, frankly. Sophogene were able to come across us so soon after we were attacked by the pirates, but I mean, stranger things have happened. Perhaps their lines of prey have been cut off by these pirates and they're more desperate than ever. What worries me is the fog and the disappearing act. I don't want to stick around to find out what that meant.
Yeah, I've never seen anything quite like that before.
I mean, I know some Sophogene have spellcasting abilities, but nothing like that. I don't know. Nellone was always punctual, so even if he doesn't know it's a deadline, I'm giving him one. Hope he meets it.
I wish I had an answer.
Wish we all had answers. We don't. All we can do is try our best and wait, I suppose. Appreciate the company, though.
Well, what can I say? It's all I can offer.
Well, you've offered a good deal more than that. Your furry friend managed to hold off a whole horde of them for a while before you arrived.
Yes, Herky is full of surprises.
What is he?
I wish I knew. Well, I don't wish I knew that much. He's proven to be a kind and trusty ally. I don't think he can communicate. I don't think he really understands what we're saying.
He seems to like you all.
He has a very kind heart. Strange. He's a
kind heart and long limbs.
Yes, very useful. You should
Before
see.
you showed up, he picked up 4 of them and threw them back over.
That sounds like Herky. You should see him jump
We call it the Herky.
clear a mile into the sky.
Oh, that's an exaggeration.
I wish I was exaggerating. Well, I don't. It's gotten us out of a sticky situation in the past.
That's good to know, honestly.
It's it seems to take quite a toll on him, so we can't do it all the time. But
To be expected, I suppose.
Yes. Well, if we don't find
Nellone.
It's Nick. Who are we kidding?
If we Nellone, I'm so bad at names. If we don't find Nellone tonight, if he does not return, we.
It's better.
Well, you're the captain, Cetacea. So if you believe that we need the crew, and you think we should wait and do something else, well, that would be the captain's orders, isn't it?
Well, yes, but we're in an interesting situation where I'm not in charge of where we go. It's my employers. And I don't want to dally too much, A, for danger, and B, for the sake of rations. We packed 2 weeks worth. You know, that if we wait too long, we'll run out of food and all of us will die.
This is true.
Sure, we got some from that wreck, but how much longer will that really sustain us?
Little scraps of dried meat.
Yes. I think it's in our best interests to keep moving, even if it's not what my heart wants. Thanks, Nick.
He's back!
Let's see. I really, I have nothing. I have nothing at all that will help.
You've done enough. You went down there and you searched, and frankly, I think those Sophican got him. If you found a trident down there, covered in his blood. But they take prisoners, so not all is lost.
Well, even though we don't have the capability to discover him, perhaps with magical means now, I'm sure we can find something like that soon.
Yes, I mean, I hear tell of all sorts of baubles found in the ocean that allow you to see long distances, tell the future. Wish I had one right now.
Don't we all? Nothing. Nothing. Oh, okay, alright.
I suppose now's as good a time as any to ask what's the plan when we get to shore. We've almost made it to our destination. We're not tomorrow, but likely the next day. We're gonna start heading back inland. For the ship and for us.
Well, the ship we were planning on putting back in the bottle.
Do you mind if we stay on the ship while you do that?
If you believe it is safe, I mean, we tested it on your,
And if anyone was gonna die from something, it was him, so.
And he did not die, so...
We've got the rations.
If you would like to stay on the ship, then yes. That is fine with me, and I'm sure it'll be fine with the group.
It's likely safer than
if
sitting in harbor.
If something bad happens to us, you'd be putting a lot of faith into us. We don't have to keep all of you on the ship, but we can keep some of you on the ship. I also don't know, like, food?
Well, we have food, yes.
Well, when you're in the bottle?
It's impossible to get out of Miller whether or not time passed while he was in there, because he is senile at this point. Hopefully, we don't have to eat, but we might. But we have rations for that.
Yeah, maybe we should. We'll make sure we check on you in due time.
If he doesn't come back, this is asking a lot. Could we look for him while you're on land, using this ship? I understand if you say no, that's fine.
Well, it's, it's not my ship to give. It belongs to the group, I imagine. I'd have to discuss with them.
Talk it over. I won't look down on you for saying no, but know that it would mean a lot.
Of course. Duvius, are you listening? Duvius, come here.
No!
You're worse at sneaking than I am.
Dubious comes downstairs.
Duvius, the
I
boat.
would have left if I needed to.
I know. The boat.
What do you mean if you had needed to?
Oh, very funny. What are we talking about?
She scoots like a lot closer to you and puts her head on your shoulder and looks at Duvius. What do you mean if you needed to?
You clearly understand. What are we discussing?
I don't know what's really happening right now.
Elle, darling, should he leave?
I think I should.
No, I'm joking.
Ew.
I don't know what you think is going on here. And she takes her head off. I don't know what you think is going on here, but
Ew.
fine. I've spied on your conversations more than once.
I don't think I've been called L since I was 10 years old.
Oh, believe me, you're gonna get called L a lot more now.
What?
Is that a childhood nickname of yours?
So be it.
Hey, real quick.
I suppose.
How do I know if my armor's back? How do I know if my armor's back?
You'll roll it, Dom.
What?
You roll at the beginning of every day.
Okay, 50% chance.
Yeah, so you just...
Beat a 10.
Yeah.
Damn. What are we talking about?
So, the boat
Right.
belongs to our group, correct?
Well, we could put it in the bottle, although it's a little stormy in there.
Well, you heard Cetacea. She would like to search for...
No, I didn't. I wasn't listening.
I mean, you were.
Okay.
She wants to use the boat while we're on land.
Right. Why am I asking? I already heard all this. Well,
I imagine we'll speak with the entire group about this in due time.
right. My only issue is that if something happens to either party, the other one's stuck.
Yes. It is a risk.
Becomes a mutual trust thing. You've given us no reason to distrust you, and we've all proven we're rather capable. It's just with what we're going up against. I mean, it's a risk.
It's a risk, and I won't ask you to take it if you're not willing, but talk over with your group.
I would have no problem. I mean, let's face it like this. If we go in and something happens to us, we won't need to leave.
Right. And in that case, just keep the boat.
Right, by all means, it's yours. I mean, if we're dead...
If we're dead, it's yours.
Apparently, when you
Thank you.
die, you lose all your possessions.
Didn't you say you got mugged?
I mean,
That was when I was listening in, man.
I went.
Something about.
I had
demons being
I had
mugged.
what I had. I went unconscious. I woke up. I didn't have anything. I'm assuming I was mugged.
It was a mugging of sorts.
In hell. Yes. Interesting.
Hell, devils mugged you.
No, I don't think so. Anyway, I wouldn't have a problem with them keeping the boat.
Well, talk it over with your group tomorrow.
It just means we get to spend more time with the crew.
I've been thinking about searching, and I think I might have an answer.
Yes.
It's dangerous. It's very risky.
You know I like that.
So, Blake.
Yeah.
Would you
That's Tasha.
allow in this game
Sorry.
a dusk hag? A dusk hag is it's a fae from Eberron.
Why are you asking?
Because I have a spell scroll Conjure Fae, which I've had since I got the eye thing. And I could potentially summon a dusk hag with Conjure Fae.
I'll allow it.
So, Cetacean, I have a scroll
Yes.
which could allow me to summon what else? No, not a dusk hag. That's the maybe not.
That's up to you, yeah. Roll for it. Roll an Arcana check to see if you know about dust hags.
Sure. 15.
Yeah, it's you probably know that they exist.
So
You also probably know that they're horribly dangerous.
potentially, if I use this scroll, if I use it now, I don't know if I'm strong enough that it will work. Absolutely, there's a chance it might work.
You ask me that?
I
Just so
could
I know stats.
I could conjure up a hag of sorts, or a witch of sorts, who could then scry on our
Onto my ship. Your ship.
Yes, well, potentially it would be assisting us. Potentially it would get angry and attack us.
Hey,
No one else who can scry.
I think I've been to the Feywild in my life.
This is
You are in a very safe, nice city in the Feywild.
Yeah, but don't I still know that, like...
Sure. That's up to you, yeah.
I'm gonna give a big thumbs down to that. Even the friendlier Fey are still, like, really annoying.
And this one is, trust me, this one is by no means a friendly fae.
Just screenshot it.
But
Like, right? Even in the good part of the Feywild, shit's, like, not great.
it has the
It
ability.
was really nice where you were, because you were just sort of in, like, wizardy elf town.
Rich people neighborhood.
Yeah.
The gentrified Feywild.
Gentrified Feywild, yeah.
Ding.
All the rich people from the material plane moved in.
I leave that up to you. All I'm saying is asking something with a lot of power for help hasn't worked out in your favor very well.
What are you talking about? I've never heard anything so ridiculous. Oh,
Yeah.
wait, it goes all the way up to challenge rating 8. Oh, we can do better than a dusk hag.
Does better mean worse?
Better means worse.
Most definitely.
Elril, you already owe, like, multiple higher beings. It's a bunch of shit.
Hold on, I don't know if I owe anybody anything.
You're literally gathering materials for someone.
As he's talking, you stop hearing his voice and you hear it coming out of his mouth. Oh, you certainly owe me something.
Okay, maybe I owe one being something. And I wish I knew what.
That's it. Nothing.
It would be the fastest. It would certainly be the highest risk.
Well, I mean, it's truly up to you. I won't tell you not to, but I will caution it might not go well.
I will tell you not to.
We're on a boat in the middle of vampire territory. I think
Yes.
millions of things could not go well for us. In the morning,
Listen.
before we decide to leave, I'll talk it over with my group. We'll discuss the boat, we'll discuss the hag.
The last vampire we ran into, gone. Done.
That went really well. So
Right.
maybe our luck will keep on going.
They usually
Don't
attack
say
in fleets
that.
of 3.
Ooh. Don't say that around Helen either. She gets mad about luck.
Don't say what about around me?
Hey!
So they're sitting here, you're standing here, it's fine. She's behind you.
No, I was just above deck.
So who's in the crow's nest?
And who's flying this?
Oh, you know.
If you've got extra time to talk shit about me, why don't you start tying some knots, knot boy?
Oh.
Thubius continues to talk to Elril as rope lifts up and starts tying itself into knots.
Whack!
off in the
Against the back of your head.
Elril was just mentioning how lucky we've been. I know that's a favorite topic of yours.
What? Can we keel haul him? Is that a thing we're allowed to do? Stage is like, he's paying us, so no.
So no.
Well, if you have time to gossip, perhaps help me? We have some repairs to make.
All right. Follow along.
Well, I'll think about it.
Think long and hard. But for now,
With citation.
distract me. I don't want to think about him not coming back.
No, did I already leave?
Yeah, you're right.
No!
I told you about my childhood.
So you want me to tell you about mine?
Well, no, your friend Thuvius seems to think there's something going on here. But I'm curious.
Why do people keep saying that?
I think
know.
that's just Thubius. I think Thubius would say that to anyone.
But that makes me wonder. Do you have a special someone back down below?
How does Elril even feel in this situation? I'm gonna roll like a suave check.
Charisma.
Yeah, do you mean charisma?
Crit failed.
Knees weak, palms are
Yeah, just
sweaty.
like very purple blush.
Cetacean.
Oh, is this a touchy subject?
So look at those stars. Whew.
So I'm gonna guess you do have someone back.
Yeah. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. I mean, well, there was someone
you
at
like her, but she doesn't like you.
the.
She doesn't know you exist.
Yeah.
Oh, a lowly bank teller's life, eh?
She was accounting and I was customer service. Maybe I've never said a single word to her.
You didn't even speak to her?
No.
What was her name?
She had a name. Of course, she was real. She was a real person. Okay.
Why would you... Do you know how depressing it would be to make up someone who you liked who didn't know who you were?
Allure. Her name was Allure.
Same company, different...
Yes. Yeah.
Office?
Yep. Well, yeah.
Interesting.
Yes, I know. Now my secret is out.
Well, I won't tell you.
I'm a loser.
No. Listen, Elril, I've been in your position before. There have been people who I've...
You were a bank teller?
No. I was a baker, though.
You were a baker?
Yes, I've told you this.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Remember when you
Quickly
spoke like a
forget.
day ago?
No. I remember. It's just it always surprises me every time you say it.
Yes. Well, I mean, before I sort of left, when I was still running the shop after my parents died, there was this beautiful tavern maid. And I brought her sweets every day. But she thought they were just, for the tavern. She didn't think it was for her, and...
Big twist.
I don't know, I've gotten much more bold since then.
Did you do the same thing I did? Where you didn't say anything?
I left before I told her anything, yes. But the next time I'm back in Zextria, I'm gonna find her. Married or no, she'll know what she missed.
Oh my.
Sometimes you just gotta be bold.
I
Well, life of adventure taught me that. Whew.
suppose. I've been struggling to cling to the lasting shreds of civility that I have left.
Yeah,
It's kind of difficult with this lot.
Let them go. It's much more fun otherwise.
I suppose you could say in the past few days I've been learning to cut loose.
Ooh.
What?
Ooh. Friend.
I've
Those words don't look great on your lips.
uh,
And actually, last year, Helen and I had a contest to see how many lovers we could bag.
Helena?
Yeah.
The one who's yelling at Thuvius all the time?
Yes.
That is hard to believe.
No shit.
Well, I obviously
who won?
won.
Oh.
Helena got one. I mean,
But-
died.
From her?
No, Kraken.
Oh, okay. I'll warn Thuvius about that one.
Oh, they
guess.
kissed once. I don't even remember.
Thuvius kissed Helena once?
Did he?
That's what you said. They kissed
No.
once.
The man that she met.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
I didn't tell her this, but might have had my turn with him before.
Oh. Poor Helena.
Yeah, she'll find someone one day, or she won't. That's fine. She doesn't. It's not a priority for her, and that's fine, I suppose. Pensive now?
No, I just...
Oh, here's a juicy one. So you never said anything to this girl, yes?
Okay, fine. We'll talk about this again.
Does that
No,
mean,
I haven't.
Does that mean you've never kissed anyone before?
Ah.
Thuvius! Hello!
Wait, what?
She's yelling.
Oh boy.
What? Yes, Captain.
You tied the ropes wrong. Do it better.
Hear that, Helena? You tied the ropes wrong.
No, it was you that did
Oh,
it.
God, Tim.
Helena, 30 lashes. I don't care.
Kinky.
I don't know, like gives Cetacea a
Oh,
quizzical
boy.
look, and Cetacea sort of just handles. Your life is in my hands.
You can tell them.
What? I wouldn't do that. We developed a friendship here.
I suppose. I was perhaps a little upset at first, but it's not something I'm completely ashamed of.
Share with the group.
What are you doing?
Nothing, keep rolling. I'm sorry, I'm a very bad D&D player.
No, you did nothing wrong.
Sorry, keep going on with this budding romance.
There's no romance. Why do people keep saying that?
Stop mentioning it.
We're pushing it.
Genuinely.
Maybe I am a sort of person like Helena.
It's not a
Well, it's
priority.
never been a priority.
That's fair. You should try it once, though. It's very nice.
Okay.
I've started the last, 3 nights of conversation, so... We can fast forward. At around dawn, she starts to nod off a little bit. Do you want to RP a little bit with
Oh
Helen?
yeah, it's just gonna be like, I don't know. What do you think all that was about?
The captain's having her way with him. That's what she does.
Do you think so?
Well, she's not gonna do anything.
Why not?
He's not her type.
Oh, but Elreal's a great guy.
He's not her type.
What do you mean?
There's a key word you put in there. Not her type.
Oh. I understand.
Yes.
Makes sense.
I mean,
Great.
I'm sure she's tried. She's tried it. She's told me, but
Great. Great is the key word there.
yeah, she only likes bad guys.
Sure, yeah.
it's but she seems happy talking to him. So
Yeah, that's good.
she likes to fluster men like him. I mean, you should have seen when Andrew joined the crew. Oh,
Is that the
Glasses.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that.
Poor boy. I don't think he's recovered.
Yeah. I had a question, now I'm blanking on it. I had something I wanted to ask.
Too much bravado in your head, I suppose.
No, that was out of character.
I know, but no, it's not allowed.
Damn it. So she's just screwing with him?
Well, no, I truly believe she enjoys his company. But she'll make him flustered, and it's working.
Well, at least some people in the crew are getting along.
Listen, your first impression on me wasn't exactly great. What do you think I'm supposed to do with that?
Alright, that's fair. But I mean, come on, we're doing good work.
You're more competent than I expected you to be.
What does that mean?
What do you guys like you think that they're just all that in a bag of chips?
What do you mean?
Pirate term.
Is that a pirate term?
This
What,
world.
you think all the things I know, all my magic,
All the things you know.
my magic and my combat and whatnot? Do you think I just that just all happened? That's all just luck?
Yes.
No, I learned all of it.
Okay.
Mm.
But I mean, you were born rich.
Oh yeah, no.
People
that-
taught you how to do it.
Oh yeah.
Likely with your
It's
parents'
true.
money.
Yeah, I mean, but how else do you learn things without being taught? You taught me how to tie knots.
Well, yes, but I had to teach myself how to tie knots under fairly brutal conditions.
Well, I've continued to.
Grown up, pampered, given lessons. Everything I've accomplished by my own hand. You can't say that for yourself.
No, I can't. I really can't. I've had my friends help in almost everything. Pretty sure they're the ones that brought me back to life. Still not super clear.
Got good friends then.
Yeah.
But you can understand where I thought you might be incompetent right off the bat.
Alright, that's fair. But can we bury the hatchet?
I know a couple places I'd love to bury a hatchet, yeah.
Alright. I give up.
She's smiling a little bit at this.
No, theory is. I give up.
No,
we'll just work
banter!
We'll just work in silence.
You're useless.
Oh, and now you want me back.
She's gonna storm off. What?
Nothing. We just have
There's a lot of energy coming from this guy.
friendly energy.
Alright. Well, I guess, yeah, the night proceeds on.
Hey, what time is it? Like 4 a.m.?
Yeah, around
We
4 a.m. at
asleep,
that point.
man.
I'm gonna have. Herky is resting.
Is this all just elf time?
Woo!
Yeah, this is all elf time. Elf plus sedation time, honestly.
Is she nodding off?
She's as
No,
not
no.
as Dawn is sort of coming. She's
No,
beginning
no.
to nod off a little bit. She's giving one-word responses to questions and not really.
Perhaps Herky could carry her off to bed.
Yeah, Herky's probably curled up. He doesn't like to go under, so just curl up around the mast.
Herky!
Sort of rolls over.
Herky, could you lift Cetacean, if you don't mind?
Picks her up.
And I walk Herky and Cetacean back to the captain's quarters. And gesture on the bed.
And he takes the covers and puts them on her.
Oh.
Such a sweet, sweet boy. Alright,
Good.
out we go, Herky.
Cool. At this point, it's morning now. People are waking up.
Anything else we want to do for the duration of elf time?
I
I think we're good.
think we're good. We once everyone wakes up, I'd love to have a chat.
Nate's up bright and early.
I'm up bright and early. I kick the bunk on top above me.
No! Why?
If you snore in a dangerous situation,
I don't
people will
snore.
find you. You snore all night.
Sea allergies!
That is not a thing.
Are you a paladin? Heal my allergies. Heal my affliction. Ow!
Kick.
Okay, I'm down.
I'd like to set up a group meeting.
Yes?
Yeah, we've just been doing elf shit for 4 hours.
Ew.
Okay.
No, not like the painting.
That's prejudice.
Not like the painting.
Can you throw me one of those wafers? Is
Yes.
that okay?
Here, have both of them.
I just want one.
It says not
I want you to have both.
Yeah.
She did
They,
show.
it's pretty crummy, so I'm just gonna pass it.
Keep repeating.
I'm sorry.
Do not yuck their yums.
We have a whole other bag, so.
Wow.
I wasn't even thinking about the
You're-
paintings. I was thinking
pro
of
the painting. I
literal
didn't expect
S
that.
word. The poop.
Speaking of which, we still need to have that talk.
What?
Oh, the birds and the bees talk. That's
Oh.
right.
Haha.
Just show him the
You
painting.
stepped at it now.
Well, no, I just wanted to be like,
What do you want to talk about?
bam, bam, bam. 2 potions and a skull. I'm dumb. I don't know what those are.
We have
It's 2
Don't
potions and
say
a
that
skull.
about yourself.
I think we all know. This guy can't read.
Where do we find the skull? The pirate ship? Maybe it's just a pretty skull.
we
Can I-
found that skull, didn't we?
Yeah,
Yeah.
magic.
Can I Arcana check the skull?
Yup.
We could try it. We could try tuning to it.
21.
Wow.
It's a magic item. It doesn't require tuning.
Oh, never mind.
It's magic.
You've seen
Doesn't seem too complicated.
the likes of it before. The crystals in its eyes look a lot like the like orbs used for fortune telling and divination.
I'm gonna guess divination. I'm not really a divination guy myself.
Neither am I.
I know one divination.
More of
spell.
a
What?
illusionist.
Detect thoughts.
Oh.
Detect its thoughts.
Wait, I think I have it. I look deep into its eyes. Show me, what's his name? Next character.
Nellone?
No.
Show me Nellone.
Show me the beast.
Nothing happens.
Huh.
Did anything happen?
No.
Well,
There's a little thing that shows something should be in its mouth.
Oh, can I inspect that?
Yeah.
What do you want me to roll?
I mean, with your Arcana, it's fine. It's a small little sort of compartment where you can sort of slide something in there.
Wait, try like
This,
somebody you know.
this
is
like
a-
this much in there. You could probably something. This is like how big the little platform in the mouth is.
Huh. Do we want to?
Yeah.
Did we miss something?
Do
Do
we
we
want to
have
put
to go
something
back?
on there?
I took a spare button from the pocket of my vest and I place it in the little mouth.
Wow.
I was thinking of gold, but
I don't know, but perhaps it shows like related to the person or something like that.
close it with the button in there.
Okay.
Anything?
Open it.
Button's still there.
Try something else, maybe.
I put a platinum on it.
Oh, okay. Close it.
The eyes
Oh,
start to glow.
oh, we made an offering. Oh, we made an offering.
Wait, no, I get it back! Do I get it back?
You did it! You did it!
You through this
Oh no!
get the sense that you can cast the divination spell using this skull.
The divination spell.
Yes.
The divination.
You can ask a single question concerning to a specific goal, event, or activity to occur within 7 days. I have to offer a truthful reply that might be cryptic. The spell does not take into account any possible circumstances that might change the outcome. Yep.
What's his name? What's his name?
Nellone? Yeah, no.
Nellone?
Where is Nellone?
Beneath the waves, under the fang. And then the eyes dim, and the mouth sort of like clacks open, and the platinum's gone.
No!
Wait, I just want to see something. I put a single gold in there. What is it?
The eyes start to glow, but then they sputter out.
So
You
it's like
get-
a once per day.
You get the sense that there's a limit.
Once per day, and you just lost platinum for no reason.
My button wasn't worth much, I suppose.
It probably has sentimental value.
Well, it's useful in the regard where if I ever lose one of my buttons, I have a replacement.
So, I mean, this is useful to any of us who have gold. So who wants it? Because I don't have any gold.
You want gold? I can give you gold.
I mean, it could just
I'm
be
gonna
a
say
group
now that you've
thing.
used it, you
500
know what
gold.
it does.
Oh, okay.
It could be a group thing.
Just keep it on the boat.
All right, yeah, I'll hold on to it, I
For now.
suppose. It's not like I'm gonna use it in combat.
And if you need money, tell me. I give him 500 gold.
Where are you getting all this?
I save.
We have 2 potions as well.
No,
Yeah.
2 unidentified potions as well to identify.
Green one did something weird to my eyes. Dark brown one, I think it is an enhancement potion on strength.
Okay, well, I mean, I can't ask it right now.
Well, we could taste a little bit, perhaps, and see what it does.
You did.
Yeah, but like I said,
Oh, someone else could give it a try, right?
like you.
Sure. I suppose it might as well be me.
I think you sound smarter than me in most
Oh.
things.
Thank you, I suppose.
We should invest in a book of potions.
I feel like you two are the
anytime-
learned ones.
Intelligence check. This is a good idea, though, Finn.
We
What? What?
We should invest in a book of potions, so like anytime we come across
Intelligence. Just straight intelligence, not like a...
something, yeah.
15.
Or I
Sorry,
could
what?
just,
15?
just keep talking and no one will listen to me. That's
Okay,
cool.
great.
We want to find a book about potions, so
let's-
every time we find a potion,
Yeah,
Let's-
I knew you'd.
Let's
listen.
buy a book of potions.
Yeah, do we see any shops nearby? Dubious looks around.
Your
Screw you
eyes
guys.
focus,
Not the eyes.
sharpen a little bit, and you can see some like text floating over the skull briefly, and then it sort of goes away.
Oh, I always see weird text.
Potion of
No,
sub-
like, but it's like sort of like
Potion of
shimmering.
subtitles.
You feel as though you sort of know what that skull does.
I feel like drinking this potion makes you understand
I can
things.
see this much of the
like
description.
identifying items.
In a way,
magic
yes.
stuff.
I understand better what that skull does now after drinking this. Weird.
Okay.
There you go.
Identified potion and enhancement potion. And wow, bing bang bongo, everything I didn't know, I now know.
Just a little scientific
Get Bible help from your
experimentation.
friends.
Yeah.
So we have 2 more things that came up last night. One is Cetacea would like to use the ship to search for Nellone.
Oh, no.
I have it
Why
written
is
down
this
now.
guy's
I don't know why
name
it's so hard to remember.
Under the fang. We can tell that he's beneath the waves under the fang.
She would like to use the ship to search for him while we are on
Maybe that
land.
means
I
something.
mean, yeah.
Do we have a way of communicating with her? Wall.
No.
Not
Does
really.
she have a way of
Perhaps at some point we
communicating with us?
could. No, not really.
Does anyone know how to... I mean, do either of you know how to cast anything that would do that? I mean, I can do it
I
at
don't.
short range.
Nope,
No.
not yet. I
It
mean,
would have to be an arrangement like 2 weeks, meet at this spot.
and I'm sure we can certainly do that.
Right, I mean...
Hercules.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Could we use Herky as a signal?
Well, if we're too far,
No, like they're off the coast, and then suddenly they see something fly into the sky, and they're like, "Oh, there they are!" You know,
assuming they're close to the coast, they would see. But
Assuming they're looking. Like.
like a crow's nest.
It could be at night,
Yeah.
a mile high, cast light.
oh, I cast light on Herky and he just boom.
Oh!
Or daylight.
That would be
Yeah.
incredible.
Daylight.
He's
Up in
just the
sky.
sun.
Herky is the
Why don't we
sun.
just do that over vampire territory?
Catapult Hercules with daylight cast on him.
No, but that's a good idea. We should keep that in our back pocket. Okay, so I think we should just. It sounds like. Anyone have any objections?
Meet
To
up
tell you
place.
the truth, I'm carrying the bottle. If I had the entire ship and the crew in there, I'd have a lot of anxiety of tripping.
That's true. If you break the bottle,
Yes.
well, no. I mean, if you broke the bottle, would you kill everyone, or would the boat just like appear?
Well, let's experiment.
I don't know. All right. So that answers that question. The other question is, if we want to quickly find Nellone, it's a possibility. I use this scroll, which I have a chance of doing correctly, and I summon up a incredibly dangerous creature called a dusk hag
Sounds
that could
cool.
potentially tell us exactly where Nellone is.
I did not like the use of the word potentially in most of that.
Look, all I'm saying is
Is this
that
the
there...
only creature that could help us?
I believe so. The only
Why?
creature I'm able to perhaps ask for help.
Oh.
There's another one of those perhaps potentially things.
This is
Does
it would be
have
my
an
first time
ability we
trying
could
such a thing.
Find somebody else with that ability.
What? It would be able to scry on.
Yeah, can we
yes.
find somebody else who can scry?
I mean, in
do you
vampire territory,
Instead
do you
of-
know anybody?
I don't know.
I'm
Somebody...
just saying that I know one
we could
creature
ask
that
the
can.
skull.
I mean, what about
More
that
specific
lady
questions.
who interpreted our dreams in that village very close by to vampire territory?
I don't think she headed south.
I know.
She did head south.
If she did head
So
south.
if the spell works correctly, and as long as nothing happens, the Fae would be friendly to us.
This dust hag would be friendly to us.
Yes. Unless something happens and I lose concentration, at which point...
Elle, I really appreciate
Can you
the
send it?
thought and the initiative, but I feel like there are too many variables of things that could go wrong,
all right.
and it's something we can fall back on.
Does anyone else want to take the risk?
Can you send it back, or do you... Can you send it back, or do we have to kill it?
We don't have to kill it. It will,
It'll just chill here?
it'll disappear when we're done. After an hour, it will disappear.
Oh, good. We just have to survive an hour.
Well, no. As long as I
Yeah.
don't lose concentration, we won't. It'll be easy to survive an hour.
El-
In fact, it'll help us until.
Can I also say I trust your ability and your talent, and I believe you can do this. However, I'd like to find some other avenues.
Wait.
This is the only one I can think of, but of
I-
course.
Do we need the scrying to find...
Does it
Or is it for finding our way back to the boat?
No, the scrying would be to find Nellone. Cetacea was very upset. Was in much distress over not having Nellone return, so I was just trying to think of solutions, and that is the only one I could think of.
Does a hag count as a monster?
Pretty sure we count as monsters.
There's a 50% chance I can cast Charm Monster if things go to shit. But of course, this will probably be the one time I sprout wings.
Now,
I don't know what that means, but alright.
Oh, my cool staff I got. So sometimes it'll make me hella charming. But then the other 50% of the time, I don't really understand how it works. It seems like somebody in the universe flips a coin. Sometimes I could sprout wings and be able to fly. So far, it's only made me hella charming.
That's wildly unhelpful.
Also, another thing down to chance.
Yeah.
Here, I say before we make any Fae conjuring decisions, we tell Captain Cetacea what the skull just told us. It doesn't... Under the Fang doesn't mean anything to us, but maybe it's pirate lingo, and she'll understand it.
It could mean if they take prisoners, it could be...
Right, maybe it's the Fang is a jail or a...
Yeah.
You know.
Or that, like, their settlement.
Right. I mean, I think we need to, before we do anything, relay the information we have. We could even use the skull to find our way back to the ship. Ask it, where is the daylight? Or where can we meet the daylight?
In a pinch, yeah.
Yeah, and then, that will help us guide us back to our friends.
Skull can only be used once a week, just so you know.
Oh, well, we used
Well,
it
if we do-
today.
Well, if we do like
It'll take
we'll
us a
meet
week.
here in like 2 weeks and something happens.
Well, and Nate, as far as you know, the place where they're dropping off, where you're going to land ashore, it'll take at least 5 days to get to Valley Watch Manor anyway.
3 weeks or 4 weeks, depending on how much time we think we need.
By foot, at least.
Yeah.